Hello guys, what I have here is the final stages putting together the Halo Xbox. I got the fan put in with the orange lights, the Talos Moon fan. Got all this wiring here. I've got two fans, one here on the side of the Xbox, and then see the wires. All the wires here, and then another one of those small fans right here on the heatsink. So this one will be blowing air, sucking air into the Xbox, blowing it onto this heatsink here, and this one's blowing air this way while these fans suck all the air out of the Xbox. I do have a switch here I'm going to be using on the front. It's going to be right there on the faceplate. What that switch is going to do is turn on and off manually this fan, because something got fried on the motherboard where the fan plugs into the motherboard. So what I did was solder a wire on the motherboard over on this side, where the power strip plugs in. I found a constant 5 volts, which is what the fan uses on here. But the only difference is this power source is always on. Even when you turn off the Xbox, the fans will still be on. So I'm going to add a manual switch here so you can turn it off. Once you turn the Xbox off, you can then turn the fans off so that they're not always on. Obviously if you unplug the Xbox though, then it will turn off. But so how to wire in this switch here. I used the 12 volts from the DVD player cord. I used the 12 volts from there to power this fan and this fan. I'm also going to use that cord to power this switch. So this one also has a light in it. You don't need to have it, but I'm just going to use it anyway. So that cord coming from there plugs into where it says ground on here, onto this end one, and that's this cord, this middle one here. Then the one that's plugging into the middle is the cord going to the fan here, and that's this cord here. So that one goes to the middle, and then the one on the end is this cord, which is coming from the 5 volt power source. So when it's off, this light will still be on very dim. It'll be very dim. Then when you turn on the Xbox, it'll turn on the power coming from here, 12 volts, and the light on here will turn on all the way. Then you flip the switch on, and it'll send the 5 volts coming from here to the fan, so it'll turn the fan on. And then you can just, even when you turn the Xbox off, you can leave the switch on. The light won't be on here because the Xbox is off, but the fans will stay on until you actually turn it off. So that's that there, and I'm going to go ahead and reassemble all this and show you what it looks like all together. Okay, now that I got the top, bottom, and both the vents put back on, before I put the faceplate on, I have to feed the wires through the hole here, and then once the wires are put through, then I can connect each one to whichever prong I gotta connect it to, then put some electrical tape so none of them, they don't touch each other, better connection. Then I'm just gonna hide all the wires inside here, then slide this here, and I could use something like a little bit of super glue to make it a lot nicer to attach the switch here, but I'm going to use hot glue, which might look kind of messy, but I have glow-in-the-dark hot glue, so it'll just glow all the way around here anyway. It'll look pretty cool. So look forward to my next video. and that'll be the whole complete project, and I'll show you what that looks like.